So as you got this mirrored pool, and you need to be anchored. Holding it up here like this, it's just you need to be anchored somehow.
You mean with a vise or just?
No, I mean just anchored. You anchored.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, if you're trying to draw something out here, that's kind of hard. You get down here and you can get anchored. You're doing out here, so you want to get anchored so you're not bouncing around all over the place. And you can get this mirrored spot, and as this mirrors, as you go, you start putting metal down. If you shove the rod in, you got this, you're gonna cause that puddle to get cold, and it's not gonna flow. So you have to get a rhythm, and you're adding material as you go. And when you get finished, it should look like, like a bunch of nickels or a bunch of dimes that got rolled over.
Am I melting the tip of this with the torch, or am I melting it by sticking it in the puddle a little bit?
You're melting it with a torch. Okay, you got your base metal is hot, and as you go, and you're going in here and you're dipping metal. If you jam this in there, this is going to cool off.
So I'm kind of dripping it in like if I'm melting wax onto it or something, but I'm melting it all right there.
Well, you got the rod in the flame is getting molded also, and you're traveling and you're
okay. When you're doing this, are you pretty much taking the? Let me see the wire. Or are you putting the wire basically?
You're not putting
just
the wire
near
on the metal.
Well, near the center every time, or are you actually moving it sideways at all?
Don't you put it in the pool?
You put it in the pool.
And basically, when you're doing that, you're dragging it straight this way, or are you moving it side to side at all, like that?
Well, no.
That's just the result of it cooling.
This is what it will look like. You're not doing this.
So the goal here is to pull this back equally as you're melting it.
And you got to remember, as you're pulling, this is getting shorter.
Right. So you're feeding it.
So you're feeding it in, and let me get the torch.